The best evidence of thinking well is students themselves. Please join me in welcoming Ariel Goldscheider, poet, filmmaker, Beit Midrash Fellow, and Tiferet Fellow, to share her poem, Fortune Teller.
Fortune Teller. This is picking up a pen and turning it into a sword that engraves letters into stone, which becomes a world that's used as a loud voice, that says whatever words your heart jams into your mouth, which takes the words and turns them into a photograph of either a warrior escaping a building up in flames or a mother comforting her daughter after a hard day. One side of the photograph may be burnt off by those very flames that burnt down the building you used to care for, and the other one sitting there staring at me with the eyes it never had, it may be folded into a paper fortune teller. Pick a color, green. Pick a number, 1, another, 8. I watch your fingers move in a pattern of motion that anyone who was ever that age should know. Read the words folded under the triangle, made out of paper just as we all are. Paper can be torn and taped back together, but we all know that paper used to be a beautiful tree. Take that image that was getting torn apart by embers or neatly folded into a game you wished you had kept in the top drawer, labeled Things That Matter, which has too many black and white photographs to count. Why are the photographs black and white when they were just taken 5 years ago, or maybe it was 10? I opened the bottom drawer labeled Things That Do Not Matter and pulled out the crayons. The crayons that we would color with when sitting on the front lawn, coloring the butterflies that we thought existed, but were just bees, buzzing in our minds that didn't know anything, but somehow we knew enough to know that we meant something. I took those crayons and colored in the black and white photographs, creating a tornado of thoughts that could either be memories or just plain regrets. I took that tornado and turned it into inspiration, the good kind, or maybe the bad, and dug deeper, creating a bottomless abyss. I don't think photographs turned into moments, but I do think letters turned into power. That's what this is. This just is.
Thank you, Ariel. Poems can be whimsical and joyful, and they can also be an expression of the darkness wrought by natural disasters, such as the Los Angeles fires. Abby Yagubi, editor of Milken's nationally awarded literary magazine, Responsa, will come up now to share her poem, Afterworlds.
Afterworlds. There we were, me in the fire holding hands while the sun screamed at me. Desperate, I know, but I can't help it. We only move with the wind now. We have been spoken for. Take the yous and I's from my tongue. Take what you know because you know the end. Scrape and file down what's left. If the sun has to set today, then let it set. The ashes will speak for me. They'll fall on my car and intoxicate the music we breathe in, the sparks we speak in. Words are worthless now. Their smoke rise upon us and fall again. There is what comes after worlds and after this world.
One of my favorite parts of Abby is when she comes in and shares books of poetry. And last time I lent her one of my books, she returned it with a poem that she wrote herself. She is really an incredible, incredible addition to the community.